I got to tell you, for somebody who built most of his wardrobe out of thrift shops, it really is a good thing. Wouldn't you say, Kyle?
Oh, I've found all kinds of treasures at thrift shops all over the place.
Yeah.
They're definitely fun to go flip through the racks and see what you can find.
Yeah, it is. National Thrift Shop Day, and of course, we love our black cats.
Absolutely.
We do. We love the black cats. Kyle Horvath, White Pine Tour and Rec. A lot going on this weekend. We're finally here.
Yeah, it's horse race weekend, and congratulations, everybody. We've had a great summer. It continues to go on, and this is an event that everybody looks forward to. Definitely one of the biggest events of the summer. 3,000 to 4,000 people are down at the fairgrounds for 3 days checking out all of the events. So hopefully today we can cover most of the events that are happening over the 3 days so that you don't miss a thing.
There is so much going on, and of course, race weekend starts off with the barbecue. I mean, I know, the race starts Friday afternoon. The races start Friday afternoon. But the real kickoff is Friday evening with the barbecue.
Well, I would say things kick off even earlier than that, Wyatt. So this is the White Pine County Fair and horse races. So you've got all of your agriculture, 4-H exhibits, vendors, livestock sales, rodeos, things like that. So the event actually does kick off at 9:00 in the morning with the Ranch Rodeo. That's all kinds of teams coming in doing different ranch hand rodeo events. So that really kicks it off. Then you've got the judging for all of your animals and agriculture. That all starts happening on Friday. So if you're a 4-H family or have been raising a pig or a cow or a chicken or a bunny this summer, Friday really is a big day for you because that's when you get the blue ribbons and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, anybody who has been baking pies or painting or doing the flower arranging for all the other blue ribbon events in the Big Blue Barn, judging starts on Friday for that as well. And then, of course, the races kick off at 3. This is 3 days of pari-mutuel betting. So some people know what they're doing. Other people bet on the horse with the best jockey horse combined outfit,
or the name,
or whatever makes you feel lucky. But 3 days of pari-mutuel betting on horse races. Friday it kicks off at 3. Saturday and Sunday it kicks off at 1:00. Bigger race up. Big day is on Saturday where they get the most races. And then after the races are done on Friday, you've got the firefighters barbecue.
Yes.
Down there at the track. Amazing 3 choices of meat: lamb, beef, chicken, pork, whatever they got on store this year, but it is delicious.
And if you are somebody who is into politics, everybody and their brother will be there.
Yes.
Because they always show up for the barbecue, because they know a lot of people show up for it, and they also know the barbecue is pretty darn good, too.
Yeah, and I hope they're just here because they know this is the most fun horse races in Nevada, and they just enjoy partying in White Pine County. But yeah, little handshaking, goes a long way during an election season. So
it does.
You'll see them down there, and then of course there's entertainment that night after the barbecue down there. So the bar stays open late, and the drinking and the dancing and all that continues. But save some for Saturday because again, all of your agriculture events, 4-H stuff. Gets going bright and early in the morning on Saturday. The races start at 1:00. Again, pari-mutuel betting. There's a new entertainer this year, Racine Parker, who's coming down, and she's going to be performing up on the upper stage on Saturday and Sunday. So that's really cool that we got some new entertainment in between all the vendors and everything that's going on up top.
And all, there's a lot going on in this. And by the way, tomorrow morning, we'll be joined by Kevin Robinson, who's going to come in.
Is he going to tell us how to pari-mutuel bet?
Well, close. He's trying to get volunteers. Because the biggest thing that we are facing, and this is something that is happening in society in general, we all need volunteers. Mm-hmm. We need volunteers for the fire department, and We need volunteers for the parimutuels on this. I don't think there's a place where a volunteer isn't needed.
Well, no,
we're starting to run out of the Mary Kerners, if you know what I mean.
Well, she's a special breed. They don't just make Mary Kerners all.
They don't make them anymore. No.
No. But no, that's a great point. Everything that happens here, I mean, we could rattle off every event on the calendar. They all run by volunteers and are supported by that. So big thanks to the volunteers. It's really hard not to burn people out when everything is reliant on volunteers and people are volunteering for 2-3 things, working a full-time job, raising kids, trying not to lose their mind. So yeah, I mean,
You're speaking from personal experience.
I've got some thoughts on how we can solve this, but now is not the time or place. If you want to know how we solve the volunteer and capacity issue of this community, come on down to the Bristlecone Convention Center. Let's talk. But yeah, on Sunday, I wanted to point out that we've got the dino races, the inflatable T-Rex and costume race that's going to be happening down at the fairgrounds prior to Sunday's races getting started. So Sunday's races are at 1. The dino races, I believe, are at noon. And anybody in any costume can come on down. And it's a really, really fun event to kind of kick off Sunday, the final day of horse races.
I will not be racing. I can't make it.
It's more of a sprint. It's not an endurance event. It's kind of just you got to sprint, Wyatt.
I can't make it down I can't make it down to the track. Are you nuts? I'm at the age where I barely make it back from here to my office. Are you kidding?
Then we'll post you up at the finish line, and you can tell us who the photo finisher was. But this is great for kids, for adults, families. It's just a kind of a fun way to break up the weekend and have a little fun and laughs. So there is one more thing I want to point out on Friday when the races are starting. It's at 3:00 as well. Is the big dignitary ribbon cutting of downtown. And so if you are in the downtown, if you're wanting to celebrate all of the accomplishment through some inconvenience and struggle over the last year and a half, but truly it's a celebration of road and highway builders, NDOT, the downtown businesses, everybody who was involved, the city, in making this happen. They're going to do a big ribbon cutting at 3, and then we're all going to head down to the horse races after that. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Where will the cutting be at?
The cutting will be across, directly on that corner of the Hotel Nevada.
Okay, so right there by the hotel.
We'll have a little bit of shade on that side at 3:00. This isn't going to be a long ceremony, but and everybody who deserves some credit is going to be there, and rightly so. The project look amazing. I don't know if you've been down to see the tiles that have gone into the sidewalk now. So all of those finishing touches, the cultural tiles, the light posts, the tree, all of those little details really make it feel special down there.
It does. It feels like everything is fine. Now, we've got a couple things that still need to be done, but it's nothing that we can't do. There are a lot of stuff that needs to be done by owners.
The next step, there is a facade improvement program that Main Street is pioneering and funding. So White Pine Main Street can help property owners with their signage, painting, awnings, windowsills, things like that. There is a redevelopment fund that the city does, so that works. But yes, Wyatt, the next step for downtown Ely is recruiting and incubating new businesses to fill any of the occupiable businesses down there. The more diversity of small business we get down there, the more foot traffic is going to come down, and that's just going to be good for everybody. And
we always tell people, if you want to get a business started in White Pine County, the best people to talk to are the people at White Pine Main Street and Chamber of Commerce, and of course talk to us because we'll tell everybody else about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and don't forget about the convention center. We get a lot of people who come down that are just looking for being pointed in the right direction, even if it's not tourism related. We are the community development hub for all of it. So if you want to know what's going on, and believe me, we've got a packed September. A ton of events. So ElyNevada.net. Follow us on your favorite social media, or come on down to the convention center and say hi.
Kyle Horvath can tell you everything you need to know about tourism and recreation.
Well, thanks, Wyatt.
All righty. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll have a Bloomberg Money Minute up next. latest world news at the top of the hour. Todd Starnes hopefully has got his voice back, and we'll deal with that coming up here. Have yourself a great day. We're back tomorrow morning at 8:05, and we'll be joined at 8:45 by Kevin Robinson, who will be talking about betting the horses. Well, not betting the horses, but needing people to bet the horses. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning. All the best. May God bless.
Now just go away.